Hello, this is George Gonzalez. I'm a realtor here in Miami, Florida with Team Dad of 8 and Keller Williams Realty. And I wanted to share a concern that people have had about what's going on with the coronavirus. So we're going to talk about what happens with your mortgage as a result of this economic crisis due to the coronavirus. This week, I've had a lot of questions. People have been asking me in my conversations, and I actually put out a post on Facebook specifically asking for what questions you may have, my clients and past clients might have regarding what's happening with real estate as a result of this coronavirus. And first question that I got came in via text from a past client, a young lady who has never gone through anything like this. I have a little bit of perspective after the 2008 crash. The Great Recession began as a result of that housing bubble. I don't think we're in a housing bubble right now. It's a different animal than that. But the question was, George, do you think I should take advantage of this being able to postpone my mortgage payments or skip mortgage payments for the next 3 months as a result of this crisis? So I think that's a very timely question, probably something that a lot of people are wondering, especially when looking at the news related to the stimulus that's being put out there. One of the features in that stimulus bill is the ability for people to skip mortgage payments, because a lot of people are going to be affected by the bottom line, the lockdown of our economy, and that just has a huge domino effect. Traditionally, when you postpone mortgage payments in situations like this, there's a term called forbearance, and most mortgages have an allowance for forbearance if there is a true hardship. And you have to be very careful, and this is one of the messages that I want to give in this video, is be very careful. Be very careful in whether you take advantage of this situation in order to put off your mortgage payments. Why? Because in a forbearance, traditionally, you may take 90 days, or in the stimulus packages, allowing up to 180 days on mortgages that are federally backed. That means if you have an FHA mortgage, a VA mortgage, or your mortgage is backed by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, or any other federally backed mortgage, you're going to qualify for this. They're allowing up to 180 days. Well, in a traditional forbearance, you may skip payments for 180 days, and then right after that 180-day period, most people don't realize, you're supposed to pay your regular mortgage payment after that, and all of the skipped payments, all in one lump sum. A lot of people are shocked to hear that. So that's why I'm saying be careful. Now, this stimulus package, I think, is going to allow for something different than a forbearance, and it's a payment deferral. Payment deferral, as defined in the package from what I researched, your payments that you skipped, your principal and interest, are going to accumulate without any penalties or additional interest, and will be able to be paid back either when you sell the property or at its maturity date. So basically tacked on to the end of the mortgage, which for most people is a long time away. So that might be very attractive. The other thing I want to make sure that you are careful about is, do you really need it? This will be reported to your credit for your credit scores, and it might have an impact on your credit report and your credit scores. But more importantly, in order to qualify for these, you have to be directly impacted by this coronavirus, directly or indirectly. Your income needs to be drastically affected enough to have a true hardship that you can demonstrate, because that's one of the things you're going to have to prove is, what is your hardship? So I don't have the answers to each individual's questions, because everybody has a different mortgage and every lender is going to have a different program. So what I'm going to recommend to you is to look at your mortgage statement and call your mortgage servicer. Your mortgage servicer is the entity that collects your mortgage payments and you send your mortgage payment to. So give them a call, find out if you have a federally backed mortgage, because it won't say so on your mortgage statement. Your service lender, your mortgage servicer will be able to tell you, and that will be the first thing you need to find out. And secondly, find out the pros and cons, the negative side of taking advantage of this situation. So that's what I would, definitely recommend that you do, is find out, ask a lot of questions about what's going to happen at the end of the payment deferral or forbearance period. Okay. A lot of other questions are related to whether it's a good time to buy a house right now, or whether it's a good time to sell. I'm going to address those in future videos, so stay tuned for another video in the future. If you guys have any questions about this or anything else real estate related, I hope that you feel free to give me a call. I'd love to talk about it with you. I do have a lot of information. I've been doing a lot of research. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of a nerd. So I do study all these things, and I have a lot of answers to a lot of questions that you might have. And if I don't, I'll know how to find out and help you find the answers that you're looking for. So remember, you can always give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. The information is down below. I do look forward to speaking with you, and I hope that you stay healthy. Stay indoors, as we're all trying to do. Let's follow the rules. Let's keep our communities safe and free of this virus, so we can get back to business as usual. Anyways, God bless all of you, and I look forward to sharing with you again in the future.